Well, we did it. We're back. We're in action. The podcast is on.
We're finally here.
You won't believe the amount of work that I have to put in. I don't know if my brain works slower than the average person, but to set up a webcam and a light,
I don't know what it is about webcams. It should be super straightforward, but I feel like it never is.
it's
Any time I've ever tried to do any recording or anything with a webcam or anything, honestly, but I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
yeah. We got a bit of an odd setup today, but we're just gonna roll with the punches. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing the podcast once again. It's always a good time. Right off the top, if you can leave a like or subscribe, that would be super sick. But yeah, a lot going on in our lives. We just got back from Belize.
Yeah, better believe it.
Better Belize.
I don't know. I'm over the Belize puns. I'll stop. I hate puns.
They live and die by those Belize funds.
Yeah.
Belize was a good time though. It's a pretty sick place. It's kind of like if you took Jamaica and you put it on land and you gave them all Mexican food where they just made it worse.
Whoa! Right out the gate, talking shit about Belize.
I'm
I
just
don't think you can do
saying,
that right out the gate. That's a lot.
I had a good time in Belize, but I've definitely had better food.
It was definitely tricky trying to get that down. I imagine they put their heart and the soul into like more of the meat dishes, and when you're not doing that, I imagine you get kind of afterthoughty.
I don't know. Everybody was talking about the fried jack. You gotta get the fried jack. The fried jack's the thing to get. And I'm like, okay, try the fried jack. I had it. It's good. It was basically just a quesadilla, but you just fry the tortilla.
I don't know, I thought it was pretty good.
Was it phenomenal?
No, yeah.
Was it the staple?
Honestly, I forgot what it all tastes like anyway.
It was good. I was extremely bloated the whole time though.
Yeah. Wow. No, at least it was tight. It was tight.
It was a good time. We loved
Super
it.
tight. I don't know how to save this.
No, it was so
How to save
like
Belize.
they police. But I don't know. Should we get right into the controversy?
What's the controversy?
I think you know the controversy.
No, what's the controversy?
I've never seen her dad more mad at me in this moment. When we were at Belize.
Oh, the infamous move.
My drink is right next to his drink, and we're both more or less drinking the same thing. And he puts it right next to mine. I'm like, oh shit, which one's mine? Which one's yours? And he says to me, he's like, what did you have? And I was like, I had a vodka Coke. And he looks at me with the most shocked expression in his life. It's like, that's not a drink. And I'm like, what do you mean that's not a drink?
Yeah, dude, he was pretty. The vodka Coke gate was pretty lit. Everyone was pretty upset about it.
Hold it like a mic.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hit it.
But
Yeah, no, the vodka Coke move was wild, and then
he was
just
so
let that
mad.
go.
He
Yeah.
just kept saying, he's like, in 20 years of being a bartender, I have never once served a vodka Coke.
Yeah, no, I remember the first time someone ordered that for me, and it was only in Toronto. It's only been here, and it's always somebody that like asks me what they should get, and I don't recommend that, but I always say, I'm like, you can't go wrong with vodka anything, you know? If you've never drank before and your mixer option is like sodas, like, you know.
That was my thought.
And that's the one like there's been three different times that conversation's happened and they've gone with a vodka Coke.
I saw the rum, I saw the whiskey, and they look like they're in fancy ass bottles. I'm like, do I want to mess with that? Do I want to, make a mess with those fancy drinks? And then I saw the vodka. It's all Tito's. And for Canadians watching this, right, Americans like cheap vodka of choice is Tito's. And
Oddly enough.
yeah, it's expensive.
See, I don't know. I wouldn't say that's like the usual. Tito's is still pretty good.
But it's still, I thought I would consider it like it's like the everyman vodka there.
No, I think Smirnoff before Tito's for sure.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tito's is like still like Tito's is made I think in Texas, so there's
Yeah.
still like it's like locally made, so it's gonna be more expensive and higher.
Beyond me. Anyways, there's like 4 bottles of Tito's, and I'm like, I'm gonna use that and just mix it up with my Coke. You tell us. Leave a comment if you've ever had a vodka Coke, and tell me that I'm wrong.
Well, you threw up that night. And you weren't even that fucked up, so I don't know.
I did.
You weren't fucked up. You just woke up sick from the fucking coke.
Woke up and I felt like I needed to throw up. It could or could not be because of the vodka cokes. I did throw up once. It wasn't like insane. It was just a little bit of
The
puke.
whole villa.
Yeah.
Everyone was so concerned. Like, it was the vodka cokes, man.
I don't know. I wouldn't consider it the craziest drink in the world, but hey, got it.
No. Well, and then the next day I was about it. I don't know. I never drink Coke though, so I guess just having any type of Coke, it's kind of a little treat, right?
That too. Out of what's your favorite odd drink? Your favorite odd drink? Weird.
Oh, I was telling him about this. The weird drink, the drink I used to get at the bowling alley when I was drinking illegally was I would get there's a shot called the Irish breakfast. Yeah, Irish breakfast shots or breakfast shots. My list coming out.
Irish breakfast.
Anyway, I'll try to enunciate better. No, with that, it's just Jameson, orange juice, and butter shots. But I would just get that as a drink. So it just tastes like maple syrup.
Orange juice, Jameson, and butter shots.
Yeah.
What is butter shots?
I don't know how to explain it. It's like a liqueur. Like, it's kind of like peppermint schnapps. What do you want from me right now? Just chilling, man. Trying to chill, making fun of my speech impediments. Well, what?
I don't know.
Anyway, no. Irish breakfast shots was the move for me for a while. Aren't they Tuaca? And you guys don't have Tuaca. I haven't seen that in so fucking long, but Tuaca and black caramel, or no, caramel black velvet was also lit.
I got no idea what that is.
Okay, well, where do we go from here?
Sounds good.
Okay.
You grumpy with me?
No, I don't know.
Okay. I had an idea where instead of a bar where you would mix liquors and your bases of like typical little mixers and things like that, it's a bar where we mix beers together. Right, beer cocktails of sorts.
Yeah, it's the one here. You're
Yep.
saying a Heineken and a Corona?
Yeah.
That was always the move.
You throw it together. Who knows? Who really knows? Has it been done before? I don't think so.
Had a full bar. I mean, there's black and tans. I wonder if the drinks those.
That's different though.
I haven't had a black and tan in so long. Oh.
That too. Never had one.
Oh yeah, black and tans, and there was a beer that was It was a salted pretzel, so it was like salty pretzel beer, and then you'd put like a nice like whatever. What is that? Dark
An
stout or something.
Stout? Yeah.
So you have like no. So black and tan is like a light beer and a dark beer, and then one of them floats on the other one.
Got it.
But you would do that instead of just doing like a basic like ale or whatever. You would get the pretzel flavored one.
Sounds good.
It's pretty good.
It does sound good.
Extra thirsty the next day.
But what if you just mixed, like we're saying, a Heineken with a Budweiser? What then? Is it a better version of the same type of beer?
How much would you charge for a drink like that?
Maybe $1 more than usual. Just have the experiment. Next time I go in a bar, I'm going to ask them to mix the two cheapest beers together.
They have to be different enough, though. They have to be different enough for it to, like, matter.
Okay. Well, I'll mix an IPA and a regular beer together, and I'll ask them to put a slice of orange on it. Then it feels like a cocktail.
It's fun.
You're for it?
I'm not anti it.
I thought you're always anti this idea. Anytime I brought it up with really anybody, they're like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, but think about it. Does it not make sense?
Like, makes sense, but, like, I don't know if it's profitable. I don't know, because then it's like, I just feel like there's so many beers that you're going to take, and the one that's, like, the most potent is going to overpower, like, it's just going to water down that, So it has to be, like, interesting enough beers to mix together, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, at Last Chance, they would have the ciders and, like, a little bit of, I don't know, syrup in it or something to give it a little bit extra different flavor.
Well, yeah, they even mix ciders, and then they also had a cider beer beverage. It was like the prickly pear, so it was like prickly pear with the pear cider or something like that. It was like half and half.
There you go.
But that's a beer and a cider.
Maybe that's the bar. I don't know. We're spitballing right now. We're figuring it out. Mixing beer and liquor.
Oh, I don't know.
Who's done that?
That's crazy.
Has that been done?
Yeah, there's Irish car bombs. That's a shot though.
That should be a bar.
Dude, I showed you that fucking
I think
screenshot.
you can't say Irish car bomb anymore.
I know, that's a slur. I was just gonna get in. There's enough Irish in the house, I think. I don't know. Is it that offensive? I'm not sure. Someone will give a shit. Someone made a post in like one of the groups that I'm in for show purposes.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And she was just like calling out Way Bar down the way just because they posted on their story like Irish car bombs for St. Patrick's Day. And she's like, I can't believe people are still doing this. Like, doing what, man? I'm sorry the Irish have had it so bad. Come on, dude.
I don't even. Yeah, I can't imagine any Irishman that would be mad about something like that. If anything, they'd be proud.
Yeah, probably. The
Right?
Irish
It
were
was
insane.
the point of the car bomb was their fight against the British.
There you go.
I don't. Maybe she was English.
No, she was Irish. I read the thing, and it was like she had an Irish name I see online all the time, but I've never heard out loud.
I don't think I'm speaking out of my ass when I say it was, like the Irish car bomb was because of the IRA, which was basically like a terrorist group, more or less. Well, they are a terrorist group that was just fighting against like British occupation in Northern Ireland and whatnot. So, but they probably killed like domestic Irish people too. Maybe.
Probably. I don't know. I'm just saying, as an American, if there was a 9/11 drink, I'd probably check it out.
Wait, who got the 911 shot or something?
I think it is when I looked it up, I was like, I swear to God, there's got to be a 9/11 shot, I'm sure, or like the Twin Towers shot or something.
It's Free Play. Free Play was doing a 911 shot for like the
and I was
responders night or something.
I'm
Like, is that a
reading it.
9/11 shot?
Yeah, I kept reading it as 9/11. Anytime I see 911, I read it as 9/11. It's in me.
It's not a film.
But anyway,
It's me right there.
I canceled my high school social that night. Anyway, we won't get into that.
No, not yet.
Save that for the September episode.
We're drinking some Pinot. We got a nice, relaxing day ahead of us, but we got some great clips for you here. We're going to break into the first one. We were originally supposed to film this podcast in Belize, but you'd be surprised to know
Clip.
this shut off. I forgot. So, sorry about shutting off the webcam. We're back. I forgot that when you minimize it, it shuts off the webcam. So, we're just not going to minimize it. And it's still on. Anyways.
We're back.
None of this shit's easy. Back to his feet. Still on short one.
That's it. Dude, that's so funny.
I found a longer version of that, and I thought that was this one, but whatever. He was picked up by the cops, and they more or less like patted him on the back and threw him in the back of the car. And they're like, okay, let's get you out of here.
Let's get you washed up. That's hilarious. The handcuffs by his feet like that.
He stops them in the hat.
He's done.
In his hat, like a little shop bag. No, when we were in Belize, we went on this little tour, and it was like, that's okay. Because these cups are definitely not the most. But we went on this little tour, and I booked it for everybody. Like, that was going to be my contribution to the trip. I'm like, I'm going to figure out our day trip off the island. We were staying on an island, onto the mainland, and kind of check everything out. And we get out there, and it was pretty good for the most part. And then the more we talked to our tour guide, the more I was like, the fuck is this guy on right now?
Yeah. When we got in we got separated by car and whatnot, which is like understandable considering how many people were there. But immediately I'm like, what's going on? It was pretty sketch right out the gate, but it wasn't. But
you assume that they're gonna drive insane, but you don't assume your driver to start drinking a glass of wine right after he tells you that both of his brothers died in drunk driving incidents. Right? Both of his brothers died in a drunk driving incident.
The same day you were apart from each other.
And he's like, I drink and drive, I just don't get drunk and drive anymore. And you're like, okay, maybe that makes sense in Belize. And then he got into like how he gets into domestics with his wife. He's like, when I call the cops, the cops don't give a shit. But when I'm beating her, then the cops don't really care.
I kind of backtracked to make it sound like it was like self-defense. But not even I don't even know. It was just fucking odd. Or it was just like,
odd. But,
Yeah, I just don't get drunk and drive. That makes sense in Montana. I don't know.
I did not know what to do with that guy. The worst of all of it, well, actually, the funniest part, let's get into that. So, I'm listening to the tour guide, and like I heard him say a bunch of bullshit about like the Mayan ruins and stuff that we were looking at. I mean, it's not that interesting, I didn't want to say like I quizzed him, but I wanted to see if he actually knew anything because it didn't seem like he knew anything. But anyways, I asked him if they had like domesticated animals to help them build the pyramids, and he's like, "Yeah, they do," and I'm like, "No, they don't." But whatever. But he was walking with a guy in front of me, and he's like, "Do you know that the Chinese invented karate to fight tigers?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you on?"
So funny.
Right.
I wonder how many times he said that and nobody's been like, right out the gate being like, Chinese karate? That's not how this works.
Issue
I wonder how many people like immediately caught up on that.
Yeah.
Because that's wrong.
Karate from Japan, issue number 1. Issue number 2, there's no tigers in Japan, I don't think.
I don't
Tigers there? I don't think so. Regardless, are they even in China? I don't. I'm sure in some areas they have tigers in China.
I imagine so, because they like tigers out there.
I think yeah.
I mean, I guess everyone kind of likes tigers.
Tigers.
Yeah.
But the biggest issue: who the fuck is hand fighting a tiger?
Yeah, that.
Who is thinking?
Who sees an animal that big and be like, you know what? We got to figure out.
We got to figure out some self-defense techniques. Yeah, hand-on-hand combat with this tiger.
Yeah, man. Especially the giant. Like, they're going to be smart enough to figure it out. That's not going to be hand to hand. Like, come on.
They should, anyways. Yeah, but he also said that the way you defend a tiger attack is not by running away, not by making yourself look big, whatever. You punch down its throat as hard as you can. And I'm not going to say I know the answer for how to defend a tiger attack, but I'm pretty sure if you're just getting attacked by a tiger, you're fucked. You stick your hand down its throat, what's it going to do? Not bite you?
Yeah.
You're going to make it gag, and then what? Even if you manage to, like, his idea was you make it gag so hard that it goes, oosh, and then it doesn't want to kill you anymore or something. I don't know. He claimed that your arm would be perfectly fine, though. I'm going to look this up right now.
Please, I don't know, man.
How to defend a tiger attack. If it says...
It's going to be get big or, like, bounce.
How to survive a tiger attack. Should we watch that?
The other thing I also think I heard is, like, tigers don't realize, like, the power... If it doesn't know what the object is, it doesn't recognize... Like, it's immediately hesitant because it doesn't understand its power.
Okay, so all of these are not physical answers. Try to remain calm and back away slowly. Make yourself big and look brave. And repel an attacking tiger with noise. So, none of which are punch it down the throat.
Yeah, obviously not.
So I managed to find some pretty sick fights. So let's check those out.
What's this? Fight the...
I like listening to them. No, they go to war. It's pretty wild. Playing a full village fight out here.
Love it. It's community. I feel like...
But he takes off. Frustrated.
This is what needs to happen in Leslieville and Riverdale. Settle this shit.
Bring some perspective. Alright. So he used to get a pickaxe. Good move. Pickaxe, good in a street fight. He's jacked too.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with this guy for a second.
So, fun fact about Belize, they do speak English there, and the locals can switch from their, like, patois Creole, I think
I think it's Creole. You kept saying that.
Yeah, I kept saying it's Creole, but it's like a super messy English is like I guess a way to say it.
It was so interesting to hear.
Yeah, you can't understand any of it unless you've learned it or spent time around it. There's like almost nothing intelligible to English, but the way that they talk to each other, like you hear like little like spurts of English words in it. It's wild.
It's cool, yeah.
So we had no idea what these people were fighting about. There's no way to know. Look, they are.
Oh,
So this is when it really starts getting going. Right, they got the shovel. Everybody's got a shovel.
is it shovels versus axe, or is axe on team shovel?
Axe is not on Team Shovel, but there's another shovel. There's shovels on. Look, she goes running.
Holy
Boom.
shit! Oh no!
This chick is tough though, eh? I
Damn.
love that disarm. Boom.
Oh my
Boom,
god!
they got shovels.
Get hit with a shovel though.
He's throwing cinder blocks. I think he has a machete.
These are all like the most clumsy things to fight.
Oh my
A
god.
fucking cinder block. Stuff.
I'm impressed with that chick who ran him down with the shovel, and that guy had a shovel too. She got inside range, stripped him, punched him. He punched back, landed, but they both landed. It was
Yeah.
even.
That was a
Please.
collision.
Yeah,
Joust.
impressive. And that's more or less the whole fight. They don't get much more than that, but you know, for this 3-minute war.
There's 129 likes on this.
But this part right
That
here,
was lit. Whoa.
when this chick comes running in, yo, he loads up, realizes she's too close, smack, smack.
Yeah, she got him. Damn.
Look, boom, watch
The name side, the name side. Oh. You should post that in the boxing.
Oh shit, she actually took his shovel.
That was clean.
Look, strip, boom, she got the weapon. And she went for the stab from the top
She
down.
was like, yeah, hand on the inside, overhand, and then grab the shovel. She hit him with an overhand there.
I know, pretty sick. And then that guy throws a cinder block, he's swinging a machete around. All in all, completely crazy situation. Belize can be fun.
Dude, she's awesome. I liked that was technical.
It was technical. Just the fact that she rushed the guy with the shovel.
Well, like you always say about like, you know, with like defense and striking, just closing the distance and you can't do anything. You can't punch someone if they're like in your shit like that. And the fact that she
bigger than you,
right into that.
Oh yeah. If they're bigger than you, that's exactly what you gotta do. You gotta get too close or you gotta be too far away. One of the two. And she got too close on him too fast.
Yeah, up in the guts.
So I saw this one here. These two boys are ready to scrap. This looks like it's in Belize City.
This looks like it's outside of a Guatemala.
Crazy fact about Belize: they're handing out wild fines just to be outside without a mask on, like $500,
Crazy.
which is like $250 US, 500 Belize dollars. So these boys are ready to scrap, and then this guy gets in on it, and he's got a stick. These boys better break this shit up. I want to see this shit in the street.
Oh. Broke it. Holy fuck, that's hilarious.
He's got his mask on still. He's ready to scrap. Get the fuck out of here.
All those punches look like, you know when you're like dreaming and your punches aren't doing anything? It's every strike this guy's landed. This fucking impressive.
Yeah, he took him. He didn't give a fuck. Don't touch me, nothing.
Just broke a stick over his head twice, punched him twice, and then it's fine. Alright.
He didn't give a fuck. Anyways, Belize, good time. Fun fact about Belize, too, while we're still on this kick, they got a shit ton of Mennonites.
Oh, yeah. I know, there's so many Mennonites when we were down there that I ended up getting like an ad on Facebook for a group or something. Yeah, like in my feed there was like a group that was something along the lines of like, I don't even know, it was like Mennonites United or something. It was like a group for Mennonites, and I'm like, why are you on here?
Hey, wait a minute.
I feel like all this shouldn't be allowed.
What are they talking about, I wonder?
I don't know. It was all like talk. Well, the post that I saw was like, I don't know, something.
You know, there's varying levels to it, but I think Mennonites in general are pretty against social media.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, like that would be like you're not even close to being a Mennonite at that point if you're using social media.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I don't think you're allowed to have an email. I don't know. Maybe.
I'd send them an email.
Oh,
But in my exploits looking for shit to find in Belize, can't find a lot of fights in Belize, but right next door to Belize, is this beautiful little country called Guatemala. Guatemala, there's a lot going on.
lot going on,
A
Glots.
lot going on at Guatemala.
Lots.
And I think you guys are going to be really impressed with what Guatemala has to bring.
Let's go.
So we're going to start from here. Right off the bat, what are you thinking? What do you think, Link?
There's so many fucking people there. Oh my god.
There are thousands of people here.
Glots.
Big ass boxing ring. Look at the people kind of like straddling the buildings in this looks like a parking lot.
Hitting a glot squat.
I got no idea what's going on here. Everything is in Spanish. All the comments are in Spanish. But it seems like a well-structured event that's on some sort of Guatemalan TV.
Vamos a seguir esperando más pugilistas. Quiero decirles que el espacio geopolítico de nuestro país de Guatemala son las 16 horas con 52 minutos. Faltan 8 minutos para las 17 horas. Así es de que
looks like
vamos a seguir
an
esperando
American man.
nuevos pugilistas, nuevos
Also, fun
boxeadores.
fact, a lot of Mayans in this part of the world, right? Guatemala, Belize, Mexico, and Mayans in general are very short people. While Americans, not so much. So, it is basically bare knuckle fighting
In khakis.
in whatever they got on.
Oh, I like that jump.
Just trying to figure out a way to get close to them.
Muy bien, vemos aquí nuevamente Jerry seguir peleando exactamente.
It's like actually a well-structured event by the looks of things, but it's more or less people who don't know anything about fighting.
Honestly, it nearly is spazzy though. Like they don't know what.
His mouth is already bleeding.
Yeah.
This little Guatemalan. Maybe he's not that little. I think this guy might be really big. He looks big.
Who, the white guy?
Yeah. It's hard to tell. It's like when people stand next to a whole bunch of NBA players. It's like, what? Who's big and small?
Uh-huh.
Vemos nuevamente exactamente acá.
Shoe size. I don't know. It's hard to. There's no frame of reference here.
What are you thinking of his technique so far, though?
Like I said, it's a lot less squirrely than what you would think with something like this. You know, I would imagine, like,
Yeah.
when you see two people
He's right in on him. There we go.
Shit to the body, eh?
He's doing okay. Oh, we got.
His hand.
Le sacaron el aire.
Do you hear his hand?
I don't know.
Stop.
Oh! That's the other guy's wife.
Whoa.
Yes.
They're
fighting.
What? Do you even see this?
I did not see
Dude,
it.
is this guy actually gonna lay this chick out?
Oh shit! She's swinging for him.
Oh, what a sweetheart. This is insane.
Look at her beautiful little dress. She's just trying to fuck him up. She's swinging though. I would get fucking hit by her for fun. I'd punch her once. Just keep her honest.
Just slap her up. That's what I would do.
I would be in a jump.
I do pro wrestling slap on the chest. Oh my god.
I need to know this guy's story. Crazy mullet white guy and
just woke up in Guatemala.
he kind of just hangs out in the ring for most of these fights.
Whoa.
Yeah. But like I said,
This is awesome.
so we got the next fight coming up.
Fuck a stance.
So now these guys are gone. And again, this is
Bueno,
just
nos
really
quedan
crazy.
oficialmente 5 minutos para
Whoa.
observar y tener la oportunidad
This is just
de
a
pasar
street
al
fight
ring
in a ring.
acá en
Look,
Chivarreto.
it's
5
chaos.
minutos, 5 puntos estaremos culminando con este gran
Jeez.
evento muy especial. Y desde ya,
Yeah.
pues cordialmente invitados en el
These
centro
guys,
de
I don't know.
Chivarreto,
The other guy has to
el
have
buen
at
base
least
social
15, 20, maybe
Ronald y
25
sus
pounds on.
bravos.
Yeah.
Running at him.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
knocked down.
There's a construction guy.
Oh, that's
This
just
is the best. Who is all
all
in the ring right now? The entire village is in the ring right now. They have a crossing guard and shit. What the fuck is going on? Who are these?
this fight's still going on. Wait, these are different guys.
Totally different guys.
I think it's just get in and start fighting. That's what I'm starting to think now. And they're just waiting for them to finish, and then they're gonna. Oh! Oh!
That's tight. Mullet's gonna like, yo, I'll fuck you up right now.
Yeah, there's honor in these streets. Wait, we gotta watch that again. Look, Green's getting his ass beat.
Yeah, Chloe.
Wait, he didn't really rock him there, but he gave him like a little.
Yeah.
But damn.
He was not good with that. Mullet's
This one here though, boom! What the fuck was he thinking, eh? He got knocked away. He said, "Where am I?" Boom! You're on the mat. That's who you are. Good night.
That's ya no mas. I love that he's the enforcer. That's so funny.
Shirtless, crazy mullet, white guy. Look at. You think those are braids or shaved into?
I think they're steps. What the fuck is this? You gonna fight another woman?
They just started playing. This is not us. Okay.
Bueno, eso es para la televisión, ¿verdad,
Quiet.
señores? Eso es para la televisión, para los medios de comunicación. Enfoquen muy
She's
bien
such
sus
a cute
cámaras.
little woman.
El saludo
Yeah,
cordial,
what's going on here?
guardia, en los golpes dirigidos. Viene aquí
Why did they
la
put this
señora
music
tratando
on
de
this?
pegarle a la
It's
cara,
so
pegar
weird.
totalmente.
I bet there's
Muy
people in
bien.
Guatemala right now that are
Ganas de
crying.
pelear, es
Jeez.
voluntad, es
She did it.
Whoa, oh my god.
She's swinging. No, he looks like he doesn't want to get hit by her.
muy bien, muy
La
bien.
señora ya
Oh,
muy
oh.
enojada.
Give
He
him a
gave her a little something.
little punch to the body.
Vemos aquí a Jerry.
Look at the people in the crowd though; they're loving it.
Seguramente hoy el marido
This is
no lo va a
recent, right? They
Yeah,
got
there's
masks
men.
on.
I just saw that.
Oh wait, what?
Clock.
I was looking at the
El
masks.
marido no lo va a reconocer.
No, she just fell.
It looked like she banged her head off his knees and fell.
Dude, that's so funny. Everyone. He's like, oh my god, no matter what.
Vaya Jerry.
What the hell's
vaya
up with this
Jerry.
song they just put
Dos
on?
mujeres y un camino.
Oh, that's his wife?
Eso, Jerry.
She got in to do it. He's proud of her or something.
Dude, why are they in these vests?
Oh, now these guys just jumped in. They're ready to go. Is this not the best fighting event ever?
There's just constant fights.
They just get in there. I think it's just like serious fight.
There's a lot of people in this ring. The fact that there could be kind of like a fight happening and another fight about to happen.
It's a big ring. It's huge, actually.
This guy.
Oh, that guy's turning his back. Oh, he's giving up. He's giving up. He's not done. He's walking. I guess they're done.
So we're at 34.
Soy Juan Sabas. Queremos ver a Diego.
Let's keep skipping through. I got 4 of these videos, but I am addicted to watching these fights.
Dude, this
It's
is
like street.
That's so funny. Sounds like a fucking what does it sound like? Like menu music.
Maybe we don't even need this. Damn.
Probably it's just more hard to hear.
Yeah, I don't. We don't need to listen to that. It is comical though.
Damn.
Oh, these guys are still going at it though.
Okay.
I like the body head. It must be just jump in. I hope somebody, like a true Spanish speaker, was watching this. Give us some clue as to what
Just
the
like a
structure of this
cultural
event
thing,
is. Well, they're just doing body fighting.
El
Awesome.
saludo para Nueva
There's
Concepción.
buddies. It's no fun. I want to see 2 guys punch each other in the bellies. What's the point? Okay, they're definitely not.
Oh damn. This guy's wearing. The white dude's also wearing like motocross gloves.
Yeah, what's up with that, eh? It's all bare knuckle too. That's the crazy part. Look at all those people. They love this shit. I would go too, honestly.
7, 8 años. Bienvenidos a
That
Chivarreto,
is
gracias por
crazy.
venir.
Oh
El
my
saludo
god, are we
especial dice por
planning a trip
acá
to this?
para Marcelo
To
Guzmán y a Max
Guats?
López,
I'm
mejor conocido como
down.
el Pasto
Oh my
Chomito
god,
Guzmán acá.
Guatemala.
Viendo
Guatemala's
en
kind of like a
Corona,
weird place to visit
California.
though, because they don't have
Swing,
beaches or
saludos cordiales.
nothing. It's not like a
I don't know anything about Guatemala.
yeah. Well, they do have beaches, but it's mostly like landlocked. They have like a pretty small
15
portion
minutos
that's
más.
like oh shit.
15
Do
minutos
people
más.
really go to? Well, I guess there's ruins there too.
They got ruins, but I don't know anybody that's ever told me they're going on vacation in Guatemala.
Yeah, because I remember with the whole Belize thing, people like to. That's like
They like
I
to
think
do
that-
day trips.
Yeah,
To Guatemala.
I don't know. Honduras is the spot allegedly.
Honduras sounds good. Wait, Honduras?
I think that's what he said. Honduras.
Yeah. Well, funny story. Let's just watch this while we go. But we ended up missing a flight going to Belize because I'm an idiot and I forgot the fact that us landing in the U.S. still means that we need a COVID test. But oh, look at the belt on him, eh?
Yeah, I was thinking.
The ponytail.
This guy's cool.
Oh, they're ready to scrap. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he's into it. I don't think Peter's into it. But he's already quit. He's over.
Nah.
I call it.
I'm not in the mood.
You win. I'm done. Such a weird thing that's going on.
I like it though. It seems positive.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be bad. I mean, that one guy getting hit when he was down was probably negative.
I just want to hear about how they're getting into the fight. Like, they think there's a guy who's walking around the edge who's like, who wants to fight? Who wants to fight? Pulling him in.
I don't know.
Oh shit!
It just happens so fast. It's like one fight happens and then another fight happens.
Money? Like, what's the benefit to getting in there and just swinging?
I think it's just a real.
Oh shit!
This is crazy.
It's like boxing with zero rules. Like, they can't kick or nothing, they can't fight on the ground, but they can throw fucking backhands and crazy spinning shit, I think. Oh! But, yeah, anyway, so we ended up missing a flight to go to Belize, because Belize doesn't need COVID tests, but fucking, of course, the US does.
30-minute layover.
For a 30-minute layover in the States. Anyways, we got fucked by myself. But regardless, we ended up taking the next flight to go to Belize. We got another one. Wait, actually, let's just jump right into this one. This one says Gringo in the title. That kind of got me excited.
Oh, there's so many people there.
So many. But, so we ended up catching the next flight to Houston, and we stayed the night in Houston and then flew out to Belize the next day. But Houston...
Beautiful spot, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot.
You know, Texas is just I think it's going to be a beautiful state. When we have a bit more time to kind of explore and experience it, it's going to be a really good time.
Yeah, no, for sure. No negative things I can really say. Aside from it being like hot as fuck.
Yeah.
We got there like right at the perfect time.
It was.
3:30 p.m. to, I think, when did we leave? Like 8 a.m.
Yeah, we left right in the morning. So we missed like the middle of the day when apparently it's like fucking crazy hot. But like if you can survive that time, then it's not so bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's like a solid probably 6 hours where it's toasty, but and humid too. But yeah, there's like these crazy indoor-outdoor bars.
It was like a block and I don't know, like a block and a half of just like, yeah, like adult amusement park is like the best way I could describe that.
There was
trucks.
literally a bar with a Ferris wheel. They had a fully functioning, full-size, not a baby Ferris wheel, like a full-size Ferris wheel.
There was a band or a guy playing music. Like, it was so cool. They had a stage, like a bunch of food trucks.
Houston's a good time.
Karaoke, like
And
so much shit.
Highlight of the night, Miss friggin' Yaz over here got to do a show, which was cool. A little open mic, it was fun.
That was cool.
Yeah, you know, like...
It was super, like, we were sitting in the airport, and it was just like, well, if we're going to be in Houston for this amount of time, you know, maybe see what's going on. Shot an email, and didn't think I was going to get on, and got on.
Got on.
Big thank you to those guys.
No, super cool. Enrique, super funny dude. What was so funny at that show, there was a guy sitting in the crowd, and like right off the bat, he was talking to the host, but I couldn't understand a word he was saying. Yazzie couldn't understand a word he was saying. He's like, "What's going on? And
Yeah, it was insane.
Enrique.
I'm from Southeast.
Yeah. And I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, oh wow, they really talk like that here. Like in the South, they talk like with this crazy draw. It doesn't even sound like English. Sounds like they're fucking speaking Belizean Creole. You know?
Got marbles in their mouth. It was insane.
Yeah, but then even the host, who's like, what's his name? The black guy.
Mylan?
Yeah, Milo?
Mylan?
Mylan? Yeah, he said to them, or to the guy, he was like, man, I can't understand a word you're saying. And I was like, oh shit, this guy's like on his own level. Like, we don't know what he's saying.
There was a shout out to Marlo Ray.
Marlo.
And Enrique.
Enrique or Enrique?
Enrique Chacon.
Hell yeah.
So they're out there doing the good stuff.
Enrique's funny as fuck. He's really funny.
Yeah.
But the open mic itself was definitely an open mic. But I would say Yazzie is one of the best.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not a contest, but I love watching her do her. Anyways,
it was cool though. It was really cool.
Good time. Houston sick. So this one had a gringo in the title. Let's see what they're saying. See if they got any good music. Okay. Something Amos. This guy's at the fucking safety. They're not even referees. I haven't seen them get. Oh shit! They haven't even gotten involved in any of this yet. Maybe they're keeping people out of the ring. They're security guards. These guys are they're swinging. Bare knuckles.
He looks.
Everything.
Oh, he's flipping out. Oh!
Overhand. Here we go.
This guy's shaking his head. It's gonna be my head movement.
These people though.
That's crazy.
Where is this? This can't be in the capital. Do you think this is in the capital?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about what this possibly could be. And again, that ring looks
like they put the watermark on it just in case anybody tries to steal this footage. Watch, this video's gonna get claimed now because of this. You think they would? I don't know. They a couple million views actually. Wait, how many views?
What do you call it? Shadow banned before.
Yeah.
So
it's got almost 2 million views.
There's like fucking 3 million people at this event.
I just love the outfits. Yeah, come on. What? Fight me what? Something out of his mouth.
Cold. That was pretty lit.
Cold. No, he's up.
He's up. He's up.
Did they just... Oh, slow-mo. This didn't happen in the last one. Oh, he just fell. Okay.
It's funny. I imagine, like, it looks like everybody's landing punches with this part of their hand.
Yeah, with, like, their fingers.
Oh, it seems like it hurts so
much.
Catching like that.
Do you think? I don't know. I bet one fingers at this event. I'll wear that cowboy hat there. I love the like the Mexican kind of Central American cowboy look. It's cool. It is cool. The jean button down.
Yeah. Central American.
This is the gringo, I think. This is the gringo that they were talking about.
Just took my friend Art.
Oh my god, if I go, I have to fight. You think hospitals are free in Guatemala? I bet it's one of those countries. He's trying to teach him how to fight! Look!
Wait, who's teaching who?
Look, the referee! Wait, cut that back. The referee here, look, he's starting to show him a couple of... He's like, yeah, just don't. Alright, aim for the jaw. You're gonna do great. That's a white
guy.
Yeah, he's white.
What the fuck is this about, man?
It is so interesting.
Oh, skins.
Wait,
okay.
It's his body. Wait.
He looks like he's hacking there, so...
Who do you got right off the bat? You got native Guatemalan man. Looks a little bit thicker.
He looks like he probably has more heart.
Yeah, looks like he looks
like he would fuck you up with an overhand.
I don't know.
He's probably gonna throw some type of haymaker, but
the way he's walking into it, it seems like he's taking it way more seriously. Like his hands are still down and he's kind of just waltzing in.
Yeah,
the other guy's
getting into.
So I'm gonna lean towards the Guatemalan. What do you say?
I mean, that's who I want to win, but I don't know.
He got range. He might be a little bit more athletic, just kind of looking at his body here.
That's the thing too. I don't know.
One round of just spazzing out.
You're going Guad?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll have the white guys back, I guess, on this. Even though I don't really I don't support this.
Let's do it.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a little bit more sportsmanship in this match.
Yeah.
The other ones, it seems like they just jump into craziness. Oh, he's really skinny.
I don't know. I regret what I said.
That's a jab. So he's the gringo. What did you say? He's got a crazy
I
overhand.
knew it! My money really was on the Guatemalan, but
Damn!
I felt bad leaving homeboy in the dirt.
You kind of put yourself in both camps, so you're good. Oh,
He
you hurt.
hurt the shoulder?
You broke his shoulder. Yeah, punched in the shoulder. Wait, what?
You know, he got fucked up on impact. I think his punch got caught on his shoulder.
What the fuck happened?
That's hilarious.
The gringo.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Wow.
Oh no!
He dislocated his shoulder for real. Wait. So in that moment, his shoulder dislocated right there. I think. Look at it. It's kind of like loose. Watch it. Right
I'm
there.
gonna throw up.
Look at that. Look at the tip of the what's it called? The collarbone.
Yeah, the AC joint.
Yeah.
Looks. Oh my god!
It looks separated. Totally separated. Oh, his arm looks fucked. You think he's on vacation right now? What the fuck?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Oh, dude, that looks bad. That's like.
Oh my god! Look, he's ready to fall off the right side. Is that who you're pointing at?
Yeah.
He's like, this is sickening. I wish I never came.
Bro. I think it was because Buddy the white guy was throwing like this, like so straight, you know what I mean? And
He threw one good jab and they got rocked with an overhand, then dislocated his shoulder.
Can't even put his fucking shirt on.
Oh, his arm's fucked, yeah. Oh, that's the doctor right there with the corona in her hands. Oh, wait! Did you see that?
What?
Watch. Right there.
Tramp stamp?
He has a tramp stamp.
Well, then he deserves what happened here. This is a mess.
Two's on his whole body, and then just, like, what looks like writing across his ass.
That's so fucking funny. I want to know so bad. It's just the promotion. Chivarreto.
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 Where's this wine here? You want to pour another glass for us?
Damn.
Yeah, that fucking gringo got his ass beat. And his buddy with the backpack. Oh, we get another gringo.
It's the ref. It's the.
That's fighting.
Or what it does.
Wait.
Oh!
Oh.
That's wrestling. That's so funny.
Whoa. What the hell happened there? He took his shoes off. Oh! I love that knockdown.
It looks like he swept his legs.
Why is the ref shirtless now? I think that's the guy with the mullet. I think it's mullet guy.
He's wearing the same gloves. I don't.
Oh, that fight's over. That's done. He ended it with one punch.
Dude, that's funny.
What do you guys think about these fights so far? Like, let us. Oh! Cold!
I missed it. Dude,
Watch. Boom!
Oh.
Cold.
Broke his ankle.
He knocked him out. Yo. Watch that. Boom.
Is that a check hook?
That's a check hook. Watch the footwork. He's moving back, little shuffle. And then he's...
That's a check hook, kinda.
Kinda, the guy's coming in and just kind of whipped it out there. Man, that guy's got a crazy...
Airing him off with a t-shirt.
That's how you deal with knockouts.
Dude, that's so funny.
We get 2 more of these.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to Guatemala. I'm in.
I'm in. Wow.
This is so funny.
This is so funny, so interesting.
This just happened, too. April 18th.
No, it's been going on. I know. Well, this one's only got 4,000 views, oddly.
Dude, we're gonna get Shadow band.
Let's look this up quick. Chivarreto boxing. Okay, it's got Wikipedia actually. Also known as Boxeo a Puno Limpio, is a boxing that's practiced in the Chivarreto Villa of San Francisco El Alto, Guatemala. Okay, anyways. It is a popular activity in town, and there is an annual tournament held during Semana Santa every year, which is it's a sacred week in Christianity.
Oh.
On anyone that,
Probably around Easter.
and it's held on. This is held on Good Friday. So apparently, this is a Christian holiday boxing match where people brawl.
I love that. That's badass, man.
They fuck each other up on Good Friday.
When else?
The tournaments begin as a punishment to criminals
What?
who they had fight amongst themselves since 1900. It developed into an open contest in which anyone can participate and winners receive trophies.
What? So it was originally something they made criminals do.
Yeah, they made criminals box each other as punishment, which seems odd considering, the criminals can make the choice to fuck each other up because it's a fight.
Yeah.
If it's a
There
punishment,
had to be some type of incentive to win.
there has to be a reward, right? It can't just be you guys have to punish each other as your punishment.
Unless they want to, then they're like. But then it's like, well, who's being punished here?
That's just a weird. I didn't look this up at all. I didn't even realize the name was Chivarreto. I just kind of know. Boxing rules differ from traditional amateur and professional boxing rules. No joke. There's no boxing gloves. Fighters use bare knuckle. Typically, there are 4 referees present to enforce the rules and protect the fighters from unnecessary harm, instead of 1 in other types of boxing. Bouts are held inside a ring, which is placed inside the Chivarreto's plaza in order so that all the Chivarreto residents and also tourists from other areas can be spectators. Unlike other types of boxing, knockouts are declared immediately after one contestant hits the floor due to a punch being connected to him or her. So as soon as you hit the floor, it's over.
Oh, okay.
Which I get, right? So even like...
Honestly, as chaotic as it is, it's probably the safest type of fighting.
Okay, if a knockout does not happen after a while, it is up to the contestants to decide whether to finish their bout, after which 4 referees decide upon a winner. Okay, so they can both be like, you kind of want to end this? And they're like, yeah, let's just stop fighting. And then those guys wearing fucking safety
vests are just like, that's not an uneven number, so what is it, like, what's a tie? Well, you don't even have a tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's true. It's 4 refs.
That's also funny that
That's a
you
good
need
point.
4 referees.
Well, again, it just seems like people are jumping in whenever the fuck they want. Okay, so this is in Chivarreto, Guatemala. Wait, is it Guatemala? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guatemala. Yeah, I was right. Okay, well, a yearly Good Friday tradition. What the fuck is this? This is the weirdest boxing tradition I've ever found.
It's dope.
It's so dope. But they do it every year.
And it's for Easter.
And there's this white guy that's always in his safety vest. Look at the expression. He loves it, eh? I'm sure he makes it down every year just for this.
I don't like how much he likes it. Okay.
So it's just on Good Friday. They only do this once, and then guys just fuck each other up.
I wonder, in Guatemala, is boxing a big thing? Do people like to box down there? I think they would, if this is a thing.
Yeah, for like Spanish, Latin countries in general, I think they like.
Oh.
I think they like these guys kind of suck, but it makes it good because they both suck. They're both very timid. I like it when they just go crazy, but this is good too. Oh, not that overhand for 5 minutes.
Lit.
They told you.
Oh.
Good Friday's in April. We just missed this.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's
Ah.
just happened.
So, that was 2022. Yeah, of course. Chivarreto. Since they only do this once a year, it makes sense why the crowd's so crazy big. It's not like it's happening every weekend. It's the Chivarreto fights. How long do you think they go on for? A couple hours, all day?
I don't know. I wonder when the first match
What do you
is.
think he's gonna take this? Oh, White just called it off. He's done.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because, like, it is nice to see, just like, yeah, man. Fighting for more than a minute is extremely tiring.
It's just insane that they're doing this, for one, as a holiday for Christianity, Good Friday. Well, look at them sharing a little address getting out of the sun. That's one of the refs.
The ass. Okay.
I don't know.
This dude's got a strong back.
Oh, he's stressing me out. He's looking for somebody.
Well,
He's looking for somebody. I don't know. He's gonna hurt this guy. Oh, I don't know. He's ready for it too.
dude, they both got the dark wash jeans on. Someone's gonna get their ass stomped.
Alright, before it starts, who do you got? This guy came in confident too.
I know. He came in confident, and then the other guy came in as like a force as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Just the way he kind of commanded the ring when he said.
I'm on team him,
Yeah.
but I kind of want the other guy to win.
You want the other guy to
I
win.
think just because he kind of came in as like, I'm your Huckleberry, you know?
Wow. I don't know what to make.
But I don't know.
Let's see what happens, I guess. I don't know who I'm picking sides yet. I'm just looking at his back.
Yeah, he looks jacked as shit.
Either he works like in the fields, like lifting bales of hay all day. Like he's got that kind of farmer body to him.
Yeah.
Right, especially with the jeans.
He's strong. That guy is
He's a
strong as
good-looking
hell.
guy.
Nice body. Whoa!
Oh yeah, the other guy doesn't stand a chance. Maybe, I don't know. He's composed. He's nervous though. He's
He
defensive.
just needs to connect.
That's
Now that
kill
Jack
every
kind of like, now that he didn't knock him out in the one, I think he's kind of panicking.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he's not.
Oh, what? He hit the canvas, so it's over. Wait. No. He tripped. Oh, good slip, though. Shit. No mouth guards. Bare knuckle. Shirtless Gene fighting. Back of the head.
Come on.
I don't think.
Come on, young buck.
I like. He's composed, eh? He's not stressed. Buddy's going crazy. He's doing the best thing he can. He's keeping the hands up. Wait, he's calling it? Oh, I don't
Okay, that's cheap.
because he knows that goes to the referees. Okay, wait. Who do you got? I think they both have switched their stances 4 times.
In the matter of 30 seconds.
That was
Not
one.
even.
That was 3 seconds. We just want to switch.
Just an ollie shuffle.
I do Taekwondo.
Well,
Shirts or skins or
shirts? Well, Skins looks like he's got some girth on him, so he probably could pack a powerful punch.
Yep.
If Shirts can knock him over with something, maybe, I don't know. That's the thing. It's just like, I don't like that they can just call it off, because then it's just like, you just fucking
is pretty
reload, and then like, I'm done.
that guy went for the total kill and he realized Buddy was still in it and he's like, alright, let's stop.
Yeah.
You can't make them
I
keep
don't
fighting.
like that. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
I hope they gave it to the other guy.
Yeah, he definitely looked more
Because
technical.
he never really got an opportunity to even throw a punch, right? He had to be defensive. Right? There's no opportunity other than to be defensive. Guys just swinging like crazy. You could try to counter, but who would take that risk in that circumstance? You know the guy's going to get tired. Yeah.
It's too chaotic.
He's going to get tired.
No, he had good head movement. Like I said, I stand by Team That Guy.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm not wearing pants. So.
I'm gonna go Skins, just because he looks
Okay, I want shirt.
strong.
Come on.
Whoa.
Came out hot. Oh, he's got a crazy
He's on the
look.
business.
Oh, break. And then he tripped. They're calling it? They're calling it? Don't call it. Come on. Don't call it. He's got a phone still on his head.
Misma estatura, mismo peso, pero diferente.
Oh.
Come on, Blue's done.
Vean esos ganchos. Uy, uy,
Oh,
uy.
he kind of took him down.
That would've been lit.
Look, Red's so pissed.
Por favor,
It's
así
like, you
no.
don't call that shit.
Únicamente, por favor, paraditos.
Oh, they're playing it in reverse.
That
I
was
love the editing.
awesome.
Where's the music that they were playing? I guess that's why they were putting the music on, eh? This is a Christian holiday.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
It was Good Friday.
Well, they played it in reverse to play it back forward again. Like, boy jumps in. Imagine dislocating your shoulder in Chivarreto, Guatemala. Sorry, cat baby here. What do you got?
Oh,
Skins, very composed. Shirts, seems a
Skins?
little bit more antsy. For most of the fights, yeah. We'll see. I
Nigga
got,
from the
I
back
got shirt.
Skins looks good.
I got shirt.
Yeah?
I got shirt.
He might have something. Oh, I don't know. Skins looks
He's always gonna make it back. Don't worry. He's coming back. He's coming back right now. He's gonna turn into him. Spinning.
Dude, he's cycloning. He's going.
No, he hit him. Don't worry. Shirt's still in. Shirt's still in. He's still in it. He keeps spinning out, Joel.
I know.
He's gotta stay in front of him. Stop spinning. Stop spinning! Face him! No, come on, shirts. Let's go, red shirts. He's still in it, though. He's not giving up, even though he can't stay forward. I like this bottle on the back of his pants.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God. Come on. Oh, he kept the body. Smart. Oh, he hurt his hand there, I think. He called it off. He's done. Alright, I'm done. I can only assume Red lost.
I also don't like that they don't tell you who wins. I
Yeah.
want to see the.
I think you can safely assume most of these fights. Oh, his shirt's already fucking destroyed.
Amazing.
That's why they take them off. Oh. Hey, no grappling.
I get why they need 4 men.
It makes sense. It gets chaos. Oh, and it's over. And we get 2 young men coming in now.
Yeah, these are boys. I like the double.
These are actually boys. Yeah.
Wristbands? That's kind of sick. I don't know. Are wristbands tight or not?
Like a wrist sweatband?
Yeah. I used to rock sweatbands on my wrist.
I think in Guatemala it's pretty sick. Oh my God, I can't believe we're wrong. Damn, these are boys.
Dude, how awesome would it be to corner one of these people? Just go down there for like 2 weeks. Like, hey man, I'm gonna get you ready for this.
So you're gonna fight some random guy in the crowd.
Oh.
It's over. Oh, they're gonna play it reverse again.
I like that editing choice.
He did knock him down though with that hook, I think. When he's coming at him there.
Oh, where he got fucked up, but
When you play it in reverse, it looks pretty fucked up. He hit him there. He's spinning out. Boom.
oh, there was a
His
mess.
spine. And then this shot right here. Boom. Wait, this one. He kind of shoves it down, but it's alright.
In reverse, that looks so fucked up.
Y'all got jeans on, eh? Nobody wears shorts in Guatemala.
I wonder why.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I'd be all into the shorts. Oh, he's down. Damn, that sucks. You hit the mat, you lose. But
I wonder how slick the mat is too. Like what the texture of the mat is on the shoe, you know?
We're all stuck here. We'll watch the finish of this video.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour.
Or at least. These fights are amazing.
Yeah, this has been so fun.
Oh, you didn't touch the mat. They're letting it go, though.
Dude, sure. Oh, that's though. I don't know.
No.
I'm wondering, like,
He's still in it. He's still in it. He's not gone.
can you hit people with your elbow? It's like,
No, I don't think so. It's just bare knuckle boxing. Pure bare knuckle boxing. Man, what a crazy event.
Buxel.
Chivarreto.
Pretty lit.
Where is it in Guatemala? It's in the same town.
How close were we?
So yeah, I thought the capital was Guatemala City. It looks like a pretty big town, kind of just outside of Quetzaltenango. Can you say that? Outside of zone 03.
What's up, big?
Okay, we got Chivarreto right there. So we fly into Guatemala to Sicily. So we were drinking wine.
Yeah, I'm fucked up. Every podcast we do, I just end up getting fucked up. Like,
I bet it's cheap to fly to Guatemala out of all the places though in the fucking
I don't know. I
South
wonder what the
America.
travel to get there is, considering like how many tourists come to Belize and like how much of a fiasco it was to get down there, like to where we were staying. Like, I can't imagine.
Okay.
Just planning our next year, 2023's Easter plans.
Who's coming? That's
Who's going to Guatemala?
in
Let's
June.
let's get the boys down there.
Let's get the boys in. Wait, I don't know how to check this right now. Oh, yo, $626 round trip.
Round trip, eh? Wow.
That's cheap. Anyways.
These times. Damn.
Damn. Okay, well, I hope you guys are into Guatemala as much as we are now.
I didn't realize I loved Guatemala so much.
I think it's going to be the next move. Just because, again, Belize was like so touristy. It was such a fun. So many people just pounding you for cash the
With
whole
the
time you're there.
bag on her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It sucks because, like, I don't know. The one thing I do wish about Belize is that we got to meet more people that were just genuine and like from Belize. You know, I felt like everybody that we met was kind of putting like you just didn't know what was real and what wasn't,
Yeah.
and it's hard to like get a feel for the country, the vibe when everyone's kind of putting on like a fake persona because they think you're gonna like it more. I don't know.
Gives you a bit of cash and buy whatever you're selling. So it would have been nice to like actually, and like you can't blame them for trying to like
No.
make as much money as they can off of tourists because they live off of tourists. But
Tourism's
regardless, I know there's types of tourists that don't mind that kind of stuff, and they go just because like it's just a hot place and they don't really care. But like I wish I could have spent more time even in Belize City around like native Belizeans living their normal lives and see what
There's
they do.
a kid on the plane. We sat next to this kid on the plane back to the state or back on our way back, and yeah, he was a Belizean boy who trains and competes in cycling.
Cycling, yeah.
Just gave us the lowdown on that.
19 years old, and he was a very kind young man. Grew his whole life, and
But he seemed genuine in like his talking. You know what I mean? It didn't seem obviously he wasn't trying to like I don't know put on a front because I'm on a plane in a normal situation. But I just wish we were in situations that.
like I was playing a game on my
That
laptop
type
or
of
my
thing.
iPad, and he kind of just like just started shooting the shit about the game, and he just wanted to chat. And it's so nice about like places like that when in like smaller countries, smaller communities in general, where they can actually like socialize in a real way without like this added sort of pressure of being in a big city where it's like awkward and weird to reach out to people. And
It's like not
Love it.
every interaction you have is going to be meaningful or like going to have like a lasting effect on the rest of your life, and you might not ever see that person again.
Mhm.
But it's just like I don't know. Like I feel like in Toronto, it's just very much like unless this connection or this interaction matters, then it just doesn't. You know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I don't know, down there
Too
everyone's
fast.
just it's too fast and it's just like, bro, I got other shit I'm doing right now. Whereas like in that like you said, like smaller communities, smaller towns, I'll shoot the shit with somebody at the
Yep.
laundromat or whatever and
Yep.
okay, you have 3 great grandnieces. I'll do this.
I know, like even just a good example of that, going back to Billings last time I was there, and at Costco at checkout, just like this old lady was, I don't know, just kind of instead of like rushing me through the till, was like kind of like talking about the things I was buying, and it's funny like very little things like that like resonate with you in like a very small interaction, especially when you live in a city like Toronto where it's so just like like one person onto the next.
Well, and you think about that too. Like in a way, like I don't know, we say it doesn't matter, but then you also think about like how much those interactions like make your day, right?
They do.
It's like if that cashier was a dickhead to me that in that moment, I'm probably gonna think about it for at least an hour afterwards. I'm gonna be kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
Whereas like even if it's like kind of bullshit, just like, oh, you're getting grapes, I heard they're on sale, blah, blah, blah. It's just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting how that is.
It's true. It's true. That's why, eventually one day we've both talked about it. We're going to live in a smaller community, not such a big, bustling city. Like, we love the city life, and I don't want to be far from it, but to grow up and, spend my entire life in it, I don't know, to bring our kids up their entire lives in it.
Yeah, man.
I think,
I want kids with social skills.
yeah,
There's a big thing.
I know.
Empathy.
No,
I don't know.
not that much shit, but.
Yeah,
There's-
not everybody,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean? Like,
No.
just little shit like that where, I don't know,
No,
being mindful of your surroundings, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
No, I think that's I think it's not a bad note to end on. Yeah. Anyways, we still love our city and happy to be back doing this podcast. Having a little bit of fun, watching fights, breaking them down with you guys, and
Yeah, man.
hope you guys enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
This is episode 23 of the North South Presents podcast with Connor and
Yes.
Yaz.
So, see you in Guatemala.
See you in Guatemala. Check it.